Hi everyone. Hi young yogis. Welcome to Monday Mindful Moments. I'm Anne Marie and I have two friends that join us every Monday. The Mindful Monkeys are here. If you haven't been with us before, I'm going to introduce you, and if you have been with us, then you know Milo and Myra. I'm Myra and I'm Milo. Welcome them. Let's say hi. Hi Myra, hi Milo, how are you? We're good. So we're going to start out with our mindfulness practice, and this month we've been learning about mindfulness of touch. And so today I would like you to get a stone or a pebble. I will sit quietly for a few seconds and you just grab something that you have. So for example, here's just a little rock, and over here Milo has a crystal, but it doesn't matter. Just grab something that is kind of like a rock or a pebble, okay? And we'll wait for you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready? All right. Get your stone or your pebble in your hand, okay? And keep it in your lap, okay? We're going to see what we can feel with our hands and our fingers while we're being mindful of touch. Are you ready? Here we go. So I like to start with my eyes closed. You can have them open if you prefer. And today I'm going to sit down like this. Focus on your breath just to get yourself settled. Feel the breath going in and out of your belly like a big balloon when it's filling up, and when you breathe out, the balloon lets go. All right, let's move into our mindfulness of touch now. So you have your rock or pebble or crystal in your palm, in one of the palms of your hand, and feel the weight of that stone in your hand. We're not looking at it this time, we're just feeling it. So feel what the weight of it is. Is it light? Is it heavy? And then I'd like you to put it in your fingers and start to just feel the texture of the rock that you have. What is the texture? What does it feel like? Is it rough? Is it soft? Does it have points and edges? What does your stone have? Just enjoy the sensation of touch with your fingers in your lap. Feel all around your stone, all the front and the back and the sides. Good job. Let's see what Milo and Myra had with their stones. So, what do you have, Myra? I have a stone that actually looks like a heart. Oh, okay. And what did it feel like? It has a little, oops, I just dropped it. It has a little smooth, but it's also kind of rough. It's sort of both. Well, that's interesting. How about you, Milo? My stone is a crystal, and it has some sharp edges, but it also feels kind of smooth too. Wow. So rocks can be smooth and rough, or they could be smooth and pointy. I wonder what your rock felt like in your lap. Leave us a comment and let us know. All right. I'm glad you joined me in this one. We can do more with stones in the future. Okay? But that was our introduction. Let's move on to yoga. So today, for our yoga, we're going to just do what's called a yoga flow. It's kind of like a sun salutation, but a little bit different. I don't know if you've heard of that. But we're just going to flow from one pose to the other, and you watch me and follow along. Okay? I'll tell you some of the names of these poses. Some of them are animal poses and some of them are not. So let's see what we get. So we always like to start in mountain pose when we're doing yoga. And for a yoga flow, we definitely like to start in mountain. So remember, we're strong and we're tall. Hands are by our side. You can wiggle a little bit just to kind of get going, but we do want to be still, okay? Mountains are strong and they're tall, right? And we're going to flow from mountain right into star. Your arms are out, your legs are out, and just feel your fingers stretching to either side of the room. Your legs are strong, and you're pushing those fingers out to get a nice stretch. Yeah. And let's just bend over to one side and do our windmill pose. This one, you can go as far down as you want, or you can stay up here. It's up to you. One arm is up and one arm is down. Your legs are straight. You can turn your head a little bit and look at the arm that's above you. You can even move that top arm over a little bit, and that will really stretch out this side of your body. So try that. And then coming up, we'll go to the other side, windmill down to the other side. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Look at that hand that's facing up. And then go ahead and do another little stretch with your arm over your ear there, okay? Nice. Let's flow down into downward facing dog. So we're going to just start out like this, and that's going to help us. Bring your hands up and bring them all the way down like you're diving down, okay? And you can start out first. Let's start out just bent over, forward bend we call that. Let's just get the legs stretched before we do the downward dog. Follow me. This is like a follow the leader yoga. And then walk your arms out in front of you. Get that downward dog, or sometimes we've called this the bear pose. You can bend your knees to get a nice stretch, and then make sure you look at your belly button to get a nice stretch in your neck. Okay? Now we flow into this plank pose. Try to keep your back straight and just breathe right here. And when you're ready, come on down. Bend your elbows and go all the way down, kind of like a push-up. And from here, we're going to go into cobra. So do you see how that is? Your back is bent and your chest is forward. Your elbows are at your side. And from this pose, let's do shark. So your legs are going to come up and your hands are going to go back like that. That's another good stretch. Stretch your fingers towards your legs nice and strong towards the wall behind you. And now we're going to go into some leg stretches. So bring both legs forward and start out by bringing your hands all the way up. Stretch them up and then bend over. But don't arch your back. Nice flat all the way down, your flat back. And let your hands rest wherever they want to go. And just stretch that. That's a really good stretch for in here for your legs. And just enjoy that. Let's breathe 3 mindful breaths in this position here. Nice. Now we're going to do the same thing, but bend one of your knees. I've got my left one bent and my right leg is straight. Same thing, arms go up and then flat back. Don't arch your back. Keep it straight and bring your hands down wherever they want to go. On either side of your leg or on your leg. You can even try to hold onto your feet, your foot if you want to. Come out of that and let's do the other side. So bend the other knee, the opposite knee. Hands go up and nice and flat back, just slowly folding forward. And your hands go wherever they want to go. We just sit. So we do in yoga sometimes. We just really feel the stretch, and we can be mindfully stretching by feeling the stretch and breathing into the stretch. Good job. Let's go into a child's pose. So whichever way you want to get on your knees, you're going to sit back on your ankles. Your head goes down. I'm going to turn so I can talk to you, and your hands go behind you like that. That's called the child's pose in yoga, but we've used it to be a little mouse. Anything you want that's small can be this pose. Bring those hands in front of you now and get a nice stretch. Try to really grab in front of you so you can get a little bit more of a stretch too that way. And let's finish up with a cat-cow. Remember? I forget which one's the cat, which one's the cow. I don't think it really matters, but when you breathe in, you arch up this way, and you fill your belly. And then when you let the air out, then you curve this way. I think this is the cat, because I've seen my cat do this. And then this, I guess, is the cow, although I've never seen a cow do yoga. Have you? And then just bring your tabletop back, just your flat back. And let's sit down and finish up. So today we did a flow of yoga. Yoga flow, we called it. And that's a lot of what yogis do, is they go from one pose to the other. So today we just did a big flow. And Mira and Milo always like to do yoga too. And do you see my shadow behind me? You could play with your shadow and do yoga postures with your shadow. You should try that. That would be fun. Let's settle in for the end of our practice today, Monday Mindful Moments. I'm really, really glad that you've been joining us, and I'm hoping that you are sharing this with others, and I would love to hear and read your comments on our Twirl Mindful Mondays. So now let's finish up as we do for our mindful moment with our eyes either closed or just looking down at the ground. And let's count. In breath is 1, and when you blow out it's 2. We're going to count to 6. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 full breaths. That's 6 counts. Did you guys do it with us? Mira and Milo? We did. Yes, I did. I did. Good. Tell us how that was for you. Was it hard to just pay attention to your breath? Not today. I've been practicing during the week. Me too. Milo and I have been practicing. That's awesome. I hope that young yogis, I hope you guys will practice during the week too. Do some of the yoga and do some of the breathing counting. That would be awesome. So we will see you next week for Monday Mindful Moments. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you later. Bye.